Yeah. So anyway, so now let's get to the third question.
Ooh, the third
Some guy
question.
mentioned Checkers, right? That was a burger joint that no longer exists.
Mm.
So the question number 3 is, what store do you remember that no longer exists? Okay.
Ooh.
What store do you remember that no longer exists? And I'm really going to go back to the back. I mean, there's so many that I remember. Riley, what store do you remember that doesn't exist anymore?
I remember Montgomery Ward.
Montgomery Ward.
The one that was at El Centro Mall back in the day, right? It was Montgomery Ward. I remember going there for like a washer and a dryer and some other home goods and stuff with my parents.
Yeah, it was an appliance store, I guess?
I think so. It's kind of like a Sears. What I remember, it was kind of like a Sears. I remember going there with my grandma Lupita, my tia Carmen a couple of times, and it was like a Sears. It was like a Sears. So that's one that no longer exists.
What other one?
Mervyn's. I remember Mervyn's.
Yeah.
Mervyn's was kind of like a Kohl's.
Oh, like a Ross? Was it like a Ross?
Kind of. Well, yeah. I mean, Ross these days is like a pile of just
there was a
unorganized
video.
stuff,
There
right?
was a video here in the Rio Grande Valley, the Ross and Far. There were some women fighting outside in the street, and they were like in line to get into Ross.
Oh my
They all had their
gosh.
masks, and all of a sudden they just started fighting and stuff. Man, we're gonna start sharing some videos here on our show from local stuff because you find a lot of stuff on Facebook and on social media. I make a lot of videos on that.
Oh my goodness, a lot of people are answering. So, but I want you to answer. So,
Okay. Well, I got a list.
okay, well, just
I got
narrow it down to 2, maybe. Can you
I've
name a
lived a
store
long time.
that I know, babe? But can you name a store that no longer exists?
TGNY. All right, TGNY is
What?
one. That was like
What?
TGNY was. I don't even know if there was a national chain for TGNY, but I know here in the Plaza Mall in Westlaco they had a TGNY, and there was also one inside El Centro Mall, and then inside Sun Valley Mall in Harlingen. So TGNY is one of them that I remember from a long time ago. Also, somebody mentioned earlier Mr. Q. That was an old burger place that used to be
See,
around
and
here.
people were asking as well, like Mr. Q, question mark. Like they were like, what is Mr. Q?
Mr. Q was I used to love the fish sandwiches there at Mr. Q back in the day. Also, another one is service merchandise, which is very interesting because it was like before Amazon, you would have to go to the store and you had to get a little pencil and a little paper and put it, and they'd give you a little pegboard, dan un little clipboard y un papelito, and then you go and then you see the number of the item you want around the store, and you put it in there and then you take it in and then you have to walk through this thing and you're seeing boxes coming out of a conveyor belt behind the counter. And that was your stuff coming out. And then you'd get to the person and they'd give you your boxes and then you'd pay and then you'd get the hell out of there. So it was like very interesting. I guess it's like Amazon now, I guess. You just go out, order it. But service merchandise, I remember service merchandise. That no longer exists either. What kind of answers are we getting there?
We have a ton. Oh my goodness. We have Big Greenie says Wieners.
Oh, yeah.
Wieners, remember Wieners?
I remember Wieners.
Mm-hmm. Bruno Tello says Wins.
Well, by the way, Bruno Teo, you won.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You're a Patreon member. You won tonight. So we're going to send you an exclusive Clica Classic CD. And we're going to send you también some really cool stuff. A Whataburger. Where's Bruno from? Does he tell us where you're from, Bruno?
Yeah, Bruno Teo, tell us where you're from.
Okay. Yeah, because he also gets a Whataburger card so he can get a burger, okay? So congratulations. And that's for being supportive of us on the Patreon, on your Patreon membership, okay? So muchas gracias, Bruno. We appreciate you hanging in there and being one of our supporters this year and all of our Patreon members. And we're going to be pulling out more giveaways throughout the month, man. We give away stuff all the time, okay? And we mail it to you, so you don't have to worry about picking it up or anything like that, okay? So anybody else, baby?
Yeah, we have Builder Square.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, this one I remember. El Globo.
El Globo.
Oh, my goodness. I can smell it. Like, just saying the name, I could smell El Globo. Carl's Grocery Store. I remember they had one of those in San Juan, and that's where we would, because we're from San Juan. I'm originally from San Juan, and that's where we would go get our groceries in It's south of the railroad tracks.
Yeah, they used to
San
call
Juan.
that the little guy in the little guy of the valley.
Yeah,
Carl's, I remember that.
Yeah, so Builder Square. I remember that. Dan Guerrero says Builder Square.
Builder Square.
Remember that?
I remember in the mall they used to have the go round, and everybody would buy their Gavaricis, I think. And then there was another shoe store that would sell all these kind of shoes in the mall. And
Anthony's. They're also saying Anthony's in Edinburgh.
C.R. Anthony's, man, that one doesn't exist anymore.
Radioshack. This was one of your favorite places to be. Radioshack.
Yeah, Pobre Radioshack. Tandy, the Tandy Corporation. Western Auto. Western Auto was another one también. They used to sell like car stuff there, and they used to sell some electronics, and they used to sell all kinds of stuff. Western Auto, man, I remember that.
Valley Mart.
Valley Mart, yeah.
Where's that?
It was here in the Rio Grande Valley.
What were they? Like just like little convenience stores?
No, it was like an M. Rivas.
Oh.
There's only one M. Rivas left that I know of. It's in Far.
OMG. Someone says, oh my goodness, this one like just took me back. Someone says Chess King.
Yeah, that's it. Chess King.
Chess King.
Yeah.
You know my brother OJ, he was a model for Chess King. He would, we would go to the mall and we'd pass by and he'd be there like a mannequin dressed up, and he still looks so handsome just like that, right? Like back in the day. But yeah, I remember Chess King. He used to work for Chess King as a model.
Even some of these ritzy stores like Joe Brand and Jones and Jones that were just for that. Tú sabes, ay, sosiégate, chinga. Esos también se perdieron, ya no están aquí.
Woolworth,
Woolworth, yeah.
Man, these are good,
Y
guys.
los Sears también ya se están cayendo, ya los Sears ya se van a acabar, so.
Easy Mart.
Easy Mart, también I remember Easy Mart. And Triple H, there was Triple H convenience stores. I remember the Triple H convenience stores. I don't know if they still have those.
Albertsons, Blockbuster.
Pues Albertsons todavía existe, nomás que es para Dallas.
Yeah, it's
Aquí en el
upstate.
Valle no pudo compete con H-E-B y con M. Rivas y con Foy's, and my good friend Big Green, he knows all about Foy's. He recorded his music video on there in the parking lot. You should check it out. It's great. He's got all kinds of cliqueros out there.
I love it. I love his videos. I really do.
Yeah, so, but man, it was great going down memory lane.
I know.